One of the challenging things for me is keeping the MacBook display clean. And as you can see here, this one looks absolutely disgusting. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use just a few tools to make it look like your MacBook was just taken out of the box. Yes, this display looks immaculate. Let me show you how. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Mac. Be sure to thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and then enable notifications with the bell icon so you won't miss any upcoming videos. Okay, so no doubt we've all been there, you get fingerprints and all sorts of things on your MacBook display, but now let me show you how to fix it. You're going to need some screen cleaner. Now I like to use the Whoosh Screen Shine because I once walked into an Apple store and saw them using this on the display models of Macs, and I just found that it works great. It doesn't have a really strong smell, it's non-toxic, and most importantly, it does a good job of cleaning the screen. Now I also like to employ the use of one of these, an air blaster, and I like using this to remove debris from the MacBook screen before I start cleaning. I also like to use Costco's Kirkland brand signature microfiber towels. These towels are great, they're super thick. I find they do a much better job than these little guys right here. It soaks up all that liquid from the screen cleaner and it just does a good job of polishing the screen once you're done. And finally, you're going to need a soft surface to rest your MacBook down on because we're going to rest it on its lid. So I'm just going to use this towel right here. It's just an old towel that I'm using. And I'm going to just place the MacBook Pro down on its lid first once we open it up. So I have my 2020 MacBook Air. We'll go ahead and open it up. If you haven't seen the full review of this guy, check it out. It's a really awesome machine for the money. So what we're going to do is we're going to rest this thing down lid first. That way we have full access to the display. And most importantly, the liquid that we spray on the display isn't going to run down the display, which is obviously not very desirable. So you want to open the lid at about a 90-degree angle so it rests down comfortably. Next, I recommend dimming the display all the way down or powering the machine off so that you can clearly see all the dirt and grime on the screen. Next, you want to take your air blaster and you just want to blast away all the loose debris on the screen. So we'll blast it all off there. And then once you're finished, take your towel and without applying any pressure, swipe the towel across the display to remove any of the remaining debris that may be there. Just like that. All right, so now we're ready. I have our towel here. I'm going to use the side on the opposite side of the tag because the ply is a little bit more tightly wound there. And then I'm going to fold it in half like that and then fold it again and then fold it once more so that it looks like this. And I find that this is just super easy to work with and it does a great job of absorbing liquid. Now, instead of spraying the cleaner directly on the screen, instead what you want to do is spray your cleaner directly on the cleaning cloth instead. That is what Apple recommends. I've always sprayed directly on the screen and I've never had a problem with that, but Apple says that it's possible to get liquid underneath the screen by doing it that way, so you want to avoid that. Just spray a modest amount directly on the cleaning cloth, and we're going to just follow this pattern. So you want to start from the left, drag to the right, apply a little bit of pressure, not too much so that you damage the display, and then just work all the way up towards the webcam and repeat that process again. All the way down. And once we do that, we're going to start from the left side of the display and swipe up like this. And just work our way all the way to the right as we swipe up. And then you just want to repeat that again. We're making sure that we get this display completely clean. And as you can see, it is super simple and super easy. So now we want to basically just invert our towel here so we get back to a dry side. And now we're going to dry and polish. So you just want to follow that same pattern, work our way up to the top and repeat. And then you should notice that the display feels slicker as you clean the display and as you dry, and it's soaking up all that excess liquid that may be still remaining on the display. And you want to wipe up like this. And that's it, folks. We are almost done. And it really is that easy, and it's so worth it because having a clean display just makes it so much better to work on your Mac. So you can see it there. It is spotless from what I can tell here. I think we did a pretty good job there. So now what we'll do is we'll just turn up the display brightness so that we can see. And then we'll rest our Mac down on the lid again, and we'll use our air blaster one more time just to make sure we remove any sort of lingering lint from the microfiber towel. So now we are truly done cleaning this display, and it only took just a few minutes to get this done. Just with a few handy tools, we were able to make a display that looked horrible and made it look like you just took your Mac out of the box. So it doesn't matter if you're selling your Mac, you obviously want to make it look good for the buyer, but even if you're just using your Mac, please don't work with the dirty screen. A clean screen makes working on your Mac so much better. If you appreciated this video, please leave me a thumbs up and let me know down below in the comment section. Also, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. This is Jeff with the 9 to 5 Mac.